Hello again. I'm in my local park in Sandbach. There's a corner tucked away with ponds and a boardwalk, and I got my fingers, toes and everything else crossed that I might actually see some dragonflies. So there's a man just been feeding the ducks, but they seem to have disappeared back into the weeds now that they've had their feed. Ah, well. Right. It badly needs a lopping back of weeds, but I'm not volunteering. I would need waders up to my neck probably. But it's a nice, peaceful place. The busy town is just over there. The busy bypass is just behind me. But this is peaceful. A place to breathe in the hustle and bustle and the busyness of everyday life. And just 5 minutes walking along somewhere like this really helps. Oh, there's a moorhen. There are some fish in, but not a lot. No dragonflies, but there are some huge bulrushes. I think my dad would have been impressed by those. They're whoppers. Goodness gracious. I don't think I've ever seen any quite so big. And if I'm not mistaken, this hiding here is... Right, can I get it? Go away. There we are. Rose Bay willow herb. And having said that I really cannot remember plants, that's one that I can remember because it's very special. It's one of the first re-inhabitants after a fire. That's it, my gem for the day. My gem of knowledge. Why can I remember some things like that and other things that I'm sure are far more important? They just whiz by. But here are the bulrushes. And I can hear the birds. I can hear the distant voices of the children, but not taking away from the peace and tranquility. It really has become a lot more overgrown since I was last here. But it's very, very lush and green, which is great after all of the dryness and heat that we've had, and I'm sure that there are some who are envying the greenness if they've been put on watch for hosepipes, a ban for hosepipes. So green. And nettles. Another little fact, did you know that nettles are one of the most nutritious plants? You might get ever so stung unless you wear gloves, but cook them up and they are full of vitamin C and lots of minerals besides. I always remember my ex-husband when they were on survival with the Air Force, coming home and saying that they'd had to collect and boil up nettles, and they'd been given a live chicken that they had to kill to make a nettle and chicken stew. And he said nobody wanted to kill the poor chicken. Somebody in the end did, but I think it was not a very easy end for the poor old chicken. Sad. But I'm just coming to the gate and the end of this little wander. So there we are, 2 bits of learning. The rose bay willow herb and the nettles. Don't say I never teach you anything, because it's good to be a lifelong learner. Take care. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Do click that survive. Oh, survive, where did that come from? Subscribe and like. And sharing is always much appreciated. Thank you. Bye.